Because when you look at this is trauma. This is generational trauma that happened to our people. You see the white people get therapy for their trauma, right? You see Chinese people get therapy for their trauma. Japanese get therapy for their trauma. Where is our therapy? You know what I'm saying? Where is our therapy as a black, Hispanic, and Native American people?
Rise up against the dope dealers, against the gangbangers. Who gonna rise up against being oppressed? Who gonna rise up?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
That's the truth. Hey man, you ain't subscribed yet? Stop playing games, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell button, do the comments. Let's go.
There's no hope for us coming out from the. We try politics, right? We try to vote. We try to come together, hands up, don't shoot. We try all kinds of things. We thought Obama was going to be the one to take us out. We thought all of that, right? We thought we still waiting on reparations.
Yep.
It ain't happening. But look though, bro. Because when you look at this is trauma. This is generational trauma that happened to our people. You see the white people get therapy for their trauma, right? You see Chinese people get therapy for their trauma. Japanese get therapy for their trauma. Where is our therapy? You know what I'm saying? Where is our therapy as a black, Hispanic, and Native American people? Right? Watch this, read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted.
So the Bible said our sons have fainted. So it's talking about you too, CJ. We fainted. So when you faint, what happens? You pass out. So are you conscious when you faint? No. That means your eyes is closed. So the Bible is telling us our eyes is closed right now. We as a people, we're asleep, right? But watch this, read on.
Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets.
The Bible says we at the corners of every street. We all over. We selling dope. We banging for a block. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We fighting for a corner when the world really belongs to you. The world really belongs to you. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. Read on.
As a wild bull in a net.
As a wild bull, bro. We like a wild bull. Anybody that look at us wrong, hey, are you good? Yeah. Anybody that step on our shoes, we checking them. You know what I'm saying? Read.
As a wild bull in a net, they are full of the fury of the Lord.
You see that? We're full of the fury of the Lord. This is the fury of the Lord right here. You know what I'm saying? Daniel chapter 9 verses 11. This is the fury of the Lord right here. Why you think this happened to us? We was weak. Okay, so elaborate a little bit on we was weak. Because I like what you said right there. Elaborate a little bit on that.
You didn't have the knowledge and nothing we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't know. Some of our people did this to ourselves too. Some of our own people did it.
You think our own people did this to us?
No, I mean they sold us out.
Okay, so watch this, right? Because I want you to look at this right here too.
But I gotta get ready to go.
No, I got you. Give me 2 minutes, CJ. Give me 2 minutes. Because if you look at this, right? This right here, if you look at this is called the sub-Saharan slave trade, right? This is where the Africans and the Arabs came together and they sold us.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? It was not us selling each other. You know what I'm saying? The Africans and the Arabs came together and they sold us. We are the real Jews, bro.
That's
right. You know
right.
what I'm saying? If you look at this sign right here, you see American blacks, you will never find Negro, American black. You'll never find no byword that they call us today in the Bible for you. Because God didn't give you that, right?
Exodus 11:7.
Get that in Exodus 11:7. Watch this, CJ. Before you leave, and then I'm gonna give you a law so that you can think about. Because what happens is our people, we need this. We need the laws. The laws is life for our people, bro. Real talk. Read that. Exodus 11:7.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
You see that? God said against the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, shall not a dog move his tongue. God is calling the other nations dogs. You know what I'm saying? So to God, them Africans are dogs. To God, them Arabs are dogs. To God, the white man is a dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So God said, against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Watch this, read on.
Against man or beast.
Read on.
That ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So the Egyptians are the Africans. God put a difference between the Africans and us. Bro, if we are Africans, bro, why they never came to save us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we were so-called free, if we was African, why they ain't never jump on the ship and then slide over here, hey man, let our people go?
Yeah.
They never did. They know we different. You know what I'm saying? They sold us. But watch this. Go, what I had you over.
I gotta get rid of them.
Okay, all right, Leviticus 21:5. This, I'm gonna give you this one. This is a law that you got to keep, bro. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Read on.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in the flesh.
So this is a law that God gave us, right? God said we shouldn't shave our beard. So, bro, if you shaving your beard, bro, this is a simple law that you can keep. You got to let your beard grow. If you look at all the men out here, our beards are growing. And if you got tattoos, like I got tattoos, but once I heard this law, I didn't get tattoos no more. I was like, oh, damn, I can't get tattoos. I was supposed to get sleeved up. Yeah. But I heard the law, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to keep that, your beard. You know what I'm saying? That's a simple law.
Right.
So, like I was asking you over there, you said you weren't preparing for nothing, right?
Yeah.
So, are you going to go celebrate 4th of July?
Nah,
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
You about to go throw something on the grill?
I'm probably go something on the grill, but I'm not celebrating the 4th. My homeboy got killed on the 4th, so I don't celebrate.
Okay, so just like how we was just reading, right? That when it comes to our people, we like a wild bull in a net. So if your homeboy got killed on the 4th, you should hear the solutions as to how to prevent that from happening.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it happened for a reason. We got to be able to change, bro. You got to give me 5 minutes, bro, to hear the solutions that God got for you. But I know you busy. I know you got things to do, man. But when it comes down to this, you got to hear it, right, sister? What's your name, sister? Cheryl, let me ask you, Cheryl. All right, then, CJ. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Sis, let me ask you a question. What's your nationality according to the Bible? According to the Bible.
I guess I would be African American.
African American. Okay, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 28, and let's get verse, what is that, by words? 37?
Yeah.
So let's get that real quick, Cheryl, because right now, you know, our people, we walk around and we don't know who we are to this day, right? But watch what the Bible say about that. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
See that? The Bible said we, as a people, going to become a byword. The term byword is anything called outside your God-given name, right? So by calling yourself African American, that's a byword.
I haven't for like 3 days.
Show me where African American is in the Bible. It ain't in there, right? So why do we call ourselves that? That's what who gave us?
The white man gave it up.
You said the white man gave it to us.
Right.
Okay, but Cheryl, pay attention. Watch this, right? Hey, brothers, real quick. What's your name?
My name's Derek.
Derek. D. So watch this, Cheryl. Watch this. What's your nationality, Derek?
Huh?
What's your nationality?
What's that? No.
You don't know? Okay.
I'm African American.
You African American? So okay. Now watch. So what do you say? Now that you heard him say you African American, what do you say? African American? Okay. Watch this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
See, God said in the Bible, my people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're God's chosen people. The Bible said we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And what knowledge is that? The knowledge of self. We don't know who we are. It could be 10 black people right in front of me right now, D, Cheryl, and Dan. It could be 10 black people. One person gonna say I'm black. Another person gonna say I'm African American. Another person gonna say I'm a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna give you 10 different answers, but nobody gonna give you the correct answer. So now my question to Cheryl was, why is it that we call ourselves that? Who gave us those names?
What?
African American. Who gave us those names?
White man.
The white man? You agree with that? No, you don't?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right. The white man gave us those names. Now show me another nation on this earth that goes by another name. So did the white man ever get conquered and was called another name? Who were we before slavery is the question. Before this happened to us. Because I want y'all to look. I want y'all to pay attention to this real quick. Who were we before this happened? You see the slave ships? This happened to our people. You see us picking cotton? This happened to our people. Who were we before this? You understand what I'm saying? That's the question. Did this ever happen to anybody else? You don't think so? Cheryl, what you say? Daniel, what you say? You think so?
But maybe the Jews.
The Jews, you say? The Jew, who is the Jews, Cheryl? You all agree with what Cheryl just said? No, listen, because she said the Jews.
They got killed, you know, they didn't get whipped and hung and all that, but they got killings, you know, they killed a lot of Jews.
Okay, you say y'all agree with that. Get Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. Watch this. Because Cheryl, you make a valid point. You make a valid point. Those people went through some stuff, right? But let's see what God say about who the real Jews are and what happened to the real Jews. Watch this, Daniel 9 and 11.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
So when we read the Bible, I want y'all to get this in your mind. Get this concept, right? If y'all look at this sign right here, right? If you look at these 12 names, right? You got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, and Naphtali. These are 12 different tribes, right?
Right.
12 tribes from the nation of Israel. But if you look at the names on this side, right? You see American blacks, West Indian blacks, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. These are the real Jews that you're looking at.
That's right.
This is the real Jews. So Cheryl, when you say the Jews, in your mind, you got the people on that side of the earth. But let's see what the Bible say. Watch this, read.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
So again, keep in your mind, all the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have transgressed God's laws. Read.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
Yeah.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
So the curse that it's talking about, is a curse a good thing or bad thing?
Depends.
You say it depends?
Yeah.
You say
It's supposed to be bad, but
okay, it's supposed
to be good for you.
You think so?
Yeah.
So what's the opposite of a curse?
It might mean a lesson you need to learn.
So what's the opposite of a curse then, Cheryl?
The opposite of a curse?
Yeah.
Well,
If a curse is a good thing, shouldn't there be an opposite for everything, right? So what's the opposite of a curse?
good or bad. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
Good or
then
bad.
if that's the case, then is not a blessing the opposite of a curse?
Yeah.
So then what's a blessing? Can a blessing be bad?
No,
Then what we talk about there? You know what I'm saying? So if a blessing can't be bad, a blessing must be good, then that means a curse is just bad.
Right.
It can't be good.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I get it.
So there is no such thing as a good curse.
Okay.
Right.
So read that again.
Yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law.
Read on.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
Read on.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
So therefore, this bad things have been poured upon the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Pay attention, y'all. Read on.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him.
Read.
And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us.
So God is basically saying he confirmed his words. So God told Moses, right, if we didn't keep his laws, right, this, and there, y'all paying attention? God said if we did not follow his words, this is a curse. That's what was going to happen to our people. But watch this, read.
And he hath confirmed his words.
So how you know it was confirmed? How you know God's words was confirmed? It's not a trick. I want y'all to really think about it. Look at this. Look at the sign. It's not a trick. How do you know God's words was confirmed?
Because God come from God.
Of course, it comes from God. Did this not happen to us? This happened to us. So God's words was confirmed. That means he prophesied this is going to happen to our people.
I got bad news.
Listen, just listen up, read on.
And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our were judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
That's how you know curse is not good, because it's a great evil. Read.
For under the whole heaven.
So under the whole heaven, you know what that means? That means China, Japan. That means Europe, England. That means all these other nations, right? That's what under the whole heavens mean. Read.
For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
So God said under the entire earth, nothing, no evil has been done just like it's been done to our people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So when you look at it, show me a nation that went into slavery on ships. Show me a nation that has been overtaken and their names have been changed. You understand what I'm saying? Show me that nation. I'll wait. I'll sit out here in the sun all day and I'll wait. And I guarantee
you be waiting.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. Because you won't find it. You understand what I'm saying? So when this is a prophecy that happened to our people because we broke God's laws. You understand what I'm saying, sis? You understand what I'm saying, bro? Because we chose to break God's laws in Deuteronomy 28, he gave it to Moses. Get verse 68. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Real quick, because what happens to our people is we're in this destructive state of mind today. We're blind. We lost. We calling ourselves African American. We're calling ourselves black. We're calling ourselves every other thing except for what God told us. You understand what I'm saying? Read Deuteronomy 28, 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the word Egypt just means slavery. God is going to bring us into slavery again with ships. Again, this is your history that you're reading about in the Bible. This is black history. This Bible is about black history. You understand what I'm saying? You reading about your history in the Bible. We broke God's commandments, and then now we went into slavery on ships. Our names have been changed. We've been given different gods to serve, different foods to eat. Your heritage has been taken from you. Now I go back to the question again. Who were we before slavery? Who were we? If you're reading about the curse in Deuteronomy, D. Oh, that's D. My bad. Dang. If you're reading about
Dare.
You dare.
Yeah.
My bad. So dare. If we reading about this curse, right? About the people who was going to go to slavery on ships. Who is this book talking about? It's talking about us.
That's right.
It's talking about us.
Right.
So guess what? This book is a letter from your forefathers to you today, to let you know how to keep God's commandments, how to stay in God's good, come back to God's good graces. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to do that, because right now we don't know how to.
Right.
We in sin right now. You understand what I'm saying? Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all about to go celebrate 4th of July today?
Bring it out.
I don't celebrate.
You don't celebrate? What about you?
I just don't speak, so I ain't got nothing.
I mean, I understand, but if you had the opportunity, do your family celebrate?
We used to back in the day, but that's it.
You used to?
Yeah, back in the day. Back in the day.
Okay, but watch what the Bible say. Get Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. Watch what the Bible say, because this is the place of our captivity. This is not our land. You understand what I'm saying? We are the real Jews. I'm looking at the real Jews right now. We the real Jews. Those people in Israel today stole our identity. They're calling themselves Israel and Jews, but they're not. They're Jewish. That's why when you said earlier, you said ish, right? So if I say Cheryl, you acting childish. What that mean? Does that mean you a child? What that mean? That means you acting like a child, right? So if I say that those are Jewish people over there, what am I saying?
Yes, they're acting like
They're acting like the Jews. There you go, sis. That's right. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
They acting like they're not the real Jews. I'm looking at the real Jews right here.
That's right.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with